computer, blah, blah, blah. If you don't click in there, what's going to happen? You're not going to be signed up. And if you don't sign in, you're not going to be able to see it, because I'm not going to do here on Instagram. On Instagram, I do the normal lives. There, it's a masterclass where I'm going to transform a hair in front of your eyes, and I will be able to respond your questions. It would be a look and learn demonstration. So you will be able to see what we've been discussing about, in details on the lives. So it's important for you to click on the link to sign up, so you will be able to see it. And what's going to happen when you click on a link? As soon as you click on a link, you're going to be directed to a page. In this page, you're going to have a box for you to write your name, your email, and your phone. Then you click to sign in. Next page will direct you to a WhatsApp link. What it means, WhatsApp link. In Australia, we don't use WhatsApp. So WhatsApp is an amazing app where we can send you reminders. So I know that you're very busy. And why I've done that? Because I'm a mother of twins. I run a business and I'm freaking busy. So if someone don't remind me for my things, it's unlikely that I will see it. So that's why I know that you have a very busy life. So that if you don't respond to the survey, I will not know exactly how I need to help you. I need to know exactly how I need to help you, okay? Did you say you are a mother of twins? Yes, Tanya, I have twins. A boy and a girl, 3 years old. Very busy life. But let's go for the subject of this live today, which is, why do I need to wash my hair after the nanoplasty, or why I need to wash my client's hair after the nanoplasty? Let's go to the explanation. This is my hair strand, and I've been showing this forever. Can you see that there is some scales here that close this hair? And if I pass my finger from down to the top, it's very smooth. But when I go down, it's harder because it has some friction. Oh, look at that. She's a mother of twins too. That's amazing. So much in common, Tanya. Thank you so much for all the support you guys are giving me. You guys are definitely amazing. Amazing. So let's go back to the subject. So when you go down, even if you grab your own hair and do that, if you come from the bottom to the end, it's smoother. But when you go backwards, you have some friction. There is still even a music. Look, can you hear it? It do like tss. There is some friction on the hair. And why this friction happens? Because you have those cuticles. I'm going to show you here because my husband printed this photo for me to make it easier. Can you see? Those layers here create this natural friction on the hair. Okay? This is one point of the subject that we're going to talk today. Okay, MJ, I understood that. Okay, friction, noise, music, blah, blah, blah. But why do I need to wash my hair at the end? Why do I need to wash my customer's hair at the end? So I'm going to explain to you why. When you do a nanoplasty service or a acidic base straightening, what happens with the fiber? The product penetrates the shaft and it drives inside of the hair. So your product doesn't sit over here. Your product sits here. It's very deep inside of the hair. And how it changes the hair fiber to a straight fiber? Reducing the pH of the hair, making the hair more acidic. The more acidic the hair is, softer the hair becomes. If the hair becomes alkaline, so it increases the pH, it becomes harder. So you know when you wash your hair with the water from the beach, sea water, so you know how the hair becomes hard? It means that the pH of this hair is high. That's why the hair becomes hard. You know when you wash your hair with a clarifying shampoo, that the hair becomes hard for the fingers to penetrate, it means that the hair became with a high pH. So when you go and wash your hair after the nanoplasty, you are trying to equalize the pH to the normal level, which means a hair naturally on the normal state, the pH is about 4 to 5. That's the normal stage of the hair. Once you finish the nanoplasty application, the pH of the hair is reduced. So when the pH is lower than what it should, and you send them home, there is a big chance that when they wash the hair for the first time, they don't equalize the pH properly. MJ, what is the consequences of that? Is the hair fall out or breakage? They're not gonna have major consequences, but that silky, straight, shiny, it may not be as intense because you haven't sealed the hair properly and the pH is not on the right number. Okay, so explain better to me. I'm trying to explain better. You know why? Because I know that during the live, it's not only hairdressers, professional, it's everyone. Everyone can watch this free live. So if you have a customer here and the customer is watching me, I want to make sure that your customer is understanding. Or if you need to send this live to your customer for them to understand why you need to wash the hair at the end, they will be able to understand. And that's why I'm talking very slow, because first, I have an accent. I'm not Australian, I'm Brazilian. Second, I need to make sure that you and your customer will understand that, okay? Viola is asking me, what can we do if the client wants to go and wash at home if they are in a rush? Viola, will be very honest with you. If you were doing color on your customer and your customer say, just leave it the color, I wash at home, what are you going to say to them? No way. You're not going to wash this at home. You're going to have, what's going to happen with you if you have it at home? No way in earth I'm going to let you wash your hair at home. Why nanoplasty shouldn't be the same? Kylie is asking, do I need to be a hairdresser certified in order to do the nanoplastic course? Kylie, we sell only to professionals. It's important to know and understand about the hair fiber to be able to do a great service, okay? It's usually mothers who wants to pick up their kids. I understand. I totally understand. I'm in the same boat. I have to pick up my kids soon from school. So I'm in the same boat. So what we do in a circumstance like that, Viola, I will explain to you later, okay? But I will give you a solution for that. Don't worry about it. I totally get it. So what happens when we don't wash the hair of our customers at the end of the nanoplasty? Their hair is straight, amazing. Whoa. What happened? Why the hair doesn't look the same? So there is a few reasons why you have to wash the hair at the end. And I think the most important of them all is you need to bring this hair back to the normal hair pH. That's the first one and most important. There is another 2 reasons, but this first one is the most important. It's not about she's just marketing that and saying, you have to wash, so then you have to use her products. That's not the reason. Come on. For who knows me, you know that I don't push the sell. If you want to buy my products, you buy. If you don't want to buy my products, you don't. If you want to buy my competitors, go for it. I give you their numbers. I've trained all of them. So why it's important to wash the hair at the end? The pH of the hair is low. And you need to bring this pH back to the normal level. And if you don't do that, what is going to happen? If they get rain going back home, rain has a extremely alkaline level. If they swim in the pool before washing the hair, there is an extremely alkaline level on the water. If they swim in the pool, very alkaline level. If they, whatever happens to them, they go to the gym, they pass the straightener again, they curly the hair again, they're not going to have the perfect result. And that would be a reflect of your work as well. So how is the best way that I need to wash the hair at the end? Because a lot of you think that it's just like a simple wash and go home. And you sometimes even use whatever you have in the salon to wash it. That's not the best as well. So how should I finalize a nanoplasty? Because now you understood that first you have to wash. It's very important to wash. And I will give you a solution if you don't want to wash the hair at the end. I will give you a solution at the end of this video, okay? But first, you understood it's important to wash the hair at the end. You need to bring this pH back to the normal stage. Otherwise, you can't guarantee them that every time they wash the hair was going to be perfect because you don't even know. You haven't washed the hair. So how? You understood now that you have to because it's very important to equalize the pH back. But how? How you do that? We all know the shampoo have a higher pH, so it's more alkaline, it's more cleansing. But some treatments, some shampoos, they are not treatment shampoos, they're cleansing shampoos. And sometimes the hair at the end doesn't need a cleansing shampoo, it needs a treatment shampoo. Because you are dealing with a hair that the pH is very low, which means it's softer, sometimes a bit elastic. So when the pH is low, it means the pH of the hair is low, so the hair is a bit more elastic, a bit more soft, malleable. When it's high, it's harder. So if it goes up, it goes hard. If it goes down, it goes soft. So the first thing that you should apply on the hair after the nanoplasty, it's not the shampoo. How come it's not the shampoo? The water pH, it's already high. So when you put the water in contact with the fiber, you are already increasing the pH without using anything. So you need to play for the pH be back to the normal stage. And the perfect way of doing that is you apply water on the hair straight away after the straightening. You don't need to wait until the hair cools down. You don't need to pass the cold air. You just, as soon as you finish the straightening part, you go back to the basin. On the basin, you're going to rinse it out, this hair, and you're going to apply the conditioner first. Oh! I know it sounds crazy, but it's not crazy when you see that you are working on the chemistry of the hair. The hair on the nanoplasty goes with the pH about 2, 2.2, 2.3. Then you apply shampoo, which increases the pH a little bit more. Then when you apply the conditioner, you reduces the pH of the hair. Then becomes very, very soft. But you still need to clean the hair. It's not only applying a mask and sending them home and thinking, I've washed the hair at the end. No, you haven't. If you haven't applied shampoo, you didn't clean the hair. A mask doesn't mean that the hair is clean. It doesn't mean that the product worked amazingly. It's just after the wash with the shampoo that you feel what you've done and how good was your service. So after the conditioner, rinse it out, then you're going to apply the shampoo after the conditioner. So you're going to clean the hair with the shampoo. There is no need of applying 3, 4 shampoos. Just one shampoo is enough. Clean the hair well. Then you're going to go back with the mask because the mask will seal the hair properly and finalize on the right pH. That's how you should do after the nanoplasty. Because you're increasing the pH naturally, not aggressively, then you go down again with the mask. Now the question that I receive every single training. Why you don't apply the shampoo first? Why do I apply the shampoo second? Why? Okay, so shampoo has a really high pH. So when you go from a silk straight result to a high pH, you can make those particles of the cuticle a bit agitated. So that feeling that the hair becomes silk straight afterwards may not be there. So you can feel someone calling me in the middle of the live. So sorry, guys. Someone was calling me now. Sorry. So that silk look afterwards, you may not feel. You will feel that the hair has still a bit of frizz. And some of you ask me, how can you achieve that really, really silk result without passing the straightener? Because seriously, I don't know if you guys saw my stories last week. I will tell this story very, very brief because it was a long story. I visited a customer, and on my way back, I passed through a salon that used to use my products. So I pass in front of the salon, and then I say, how you guys going? And they're like, we're good. And I say, how you doing with the Nanoplasty? Oh, we're not using it anymore. And I say, what happened? Oh, we're using a different brand, a cheaper brand. And then I say, oh, wow, how is your results, by the way? And she's like, it sucks. I have to redo your hair now. And I say, right now? She's like, yeah, she's just sitting, waiting for me to go back. And I went there, I said, can I have a look? And I have a look in her hair. I couldn't believe it. The roots were intact. Nothing happened there. And then I say, how was your result on the day? She was like, on the day, I rinsed and I applied the mask. That was it. And I say, how did you feel? Oh, I feel boofy, but, I just sent them home. And as soon as she washed her hair, she returned. And I was like, oh, my God, it's already 7 o'clock. I was just on my way home, but I had my bag. And I say, I have my bag here. Can I do it on her? The customer, she was so sad. She was very sad. She came from India. And she's like, I spent a lot of money for this. I can't believe it didn't work. Now I have to redo it. And I don't trust that it's going to work either. And then a totally stranger came to the salon to redo it on her. And at the end, once I finished, I had to stay there for the whole time. I couldn't go. I couldn't leave. I couldn't leave that poor lady there. Just like hoping that it's going to, Anyway. So once I finished, I went back to the basin and I did. I rinsed the hair, I applied the conditioner, then I rinsed, then the shampoo, then I rinsed, then the mask. And the hairdressers that was around, I stopped the salon. The salon started looking at me because they're like, oh, who is this? Who just arrived and wanted to redo her hair. And once I washed the hair and I blasted dry, they couldn't believe. The girl couldn't stop touching her hair. It was so nice. I couldn't stop seeing that shine in her eyes. Feeling like, oh, finally, now I got what I really want. And she just had done the nanoplasty 1 week before the treatment. So the hair was quite fragile. But why I'm saying that to you, the hair needed to be finalized in the proper way. First, otherwise that customer would go home on the stage 0. She would not know how her hair looked after the wash. She had to wash at home and be surprised by that. And why I'm saying that to you, because this is the second reason. You need to make sure your customer knows and feel confident about what happened after. So you shouldn't take them to the basin saying, hey, this is I need to do that. It's just a step. No, it's not only a step. Obviously, it is a step. But you should tell them, this is an important part of the process. I'm washing your hair now, and I'm showing you your real result. So much, I don't know if you notice, all the products that I sell for you to wash the hair at the end, they are part of the home care, which means The customer can take home any of these products. They are not exclusive to salons, which means they're going to use same thing at home and they're going to have same effect because they're going to be using exactly the same thing. I wouldn't put a professional line on the basin for your customer to have a feeling. It just worked because they use professional products, things that I have no idea how to do it. So why we sell the same line? Because they need to feel confident. They need to know, okay, they just use the normal products, the ones that I'm going to take home. So I'm going to have the same result at home. And that's why it's important for you to send your customer home with good products. I don't even push you guys to buy my products. I never did. All the trainings, I never say you have to, compulsory, you have to, otherwise, did. I don't say that. And I've seen a lot of people saying that. But my reality is, every time I go to a salon, the reality is they have 100 lines from another brand because they have to buy compulsory. So what I'm telling you is, at the end, you have to wash, but they need to go home with good products. Because if they don't, they're going to mess up with the pH. Imagine if they feel like, oh, she didn't know how to clean my hair. I like to clean my hair, like scrubbing my roots when I feel that it's hurting, so then I know that it's washed. A lot of people love that. A lot of people scrub so much their roots because they feel that if they don't, they're not going to get the hair clean. Imagine if they just done the nanoplasty, the hair is soft, and they go home and they wash with clarifying shampoo. I've seen so many stories. I've heard so many stories. They washed with clarifying shampoo because they feel that you didn't know how to clean their hair properly. Because when they were kids, the moms was scrubbing their hair like, I'm going to remove your brain as well together. Oh my God, I've seen so many stories. In Brazil, mothers wash their hair like that. I don't know in your culture, but in Brazil, the parents wash their hair so strongly because they feel like, if I don't hurt you, I'm not going to clean your hair properly. Because it's just a humid weather. We're always sweating all the time. You know what I mean? So imagine if your customer go home and they wash with a clarifying shampoo because they just feel that it's going to get my hair clean better. What are you doing? You're changing the pH from 2 to 12. It's a huge gap. It's a huge gap. When they rinse the hair again, the cuticles will not be silk sealed. So first, what they're going to do? Or they're going to say like, whatever, that's it, another keratin that didn't work on my hair. Or they're going to say, oh, it didn't work on my hair. Can I have a refund or can I have my money back or can you do it again? Just by simply washing the hair at the end. So that's the first one. You need to equalize the pH on the normal stage. You have to. Second, you need to show your customer the real result. You need to show them. You need to make them feel confident. You need to make them feel like, if I mess up somehow, it's not her fault because I saw the way she did. She washed my hair with shampoo. She did. So my hair is clean. And the third reason is advertising about your salon. If someone leave the salon with the perfect hair after the wash, what's going to happen to them? They're going to call the whole family to let them know. They're going to post on Instagram. They're going to share it with the friends. And let me tell you now a tip that it's worth $1 million. Once you wash the hair, you can curl it. If your customer wants to go home with the hair wavy or with curls, you can do it. You can. There is a lot of people that do highlights and then they do those amazing waves and then the customer do like, oh my God, I'm feeling so pretty. Wow. When they do nanoplasty, the hair is always straight because you feel like, oh, if I pass anything in this hair, I'm going to mess up. You will not. You can curl the hair once it's washed. You can color the hair when it's washed. And you can apply extension when it's washed. Do you know that? Do you know that you can put extensions on the same day? Oh, no. This is not true, MJ. I'm telling you. During this weekend, I've called a lot of hairdressers that works with extensions, a lot of them. And of course, some of them still were like, I'm not too sure, I haven't tried. But all of those that tried, they were like, no problem, no issue whatsoever doing extensions after the nanoplasty. And you could be asking me, how? How it's possible? The extensions was not slip from the hair? I'm going to tell you on the next lesson because it's too much for one session. It's already half an hour that I'm talking. But next lesson, I'm going to teach you why you can apply extensions on the hair at the same day. Okay? So it will be important for you to understand that. But MJ, I don't use extensions. Like, I don't need to know. Guys, let me tell you. You need to know bleach. You need to know extensions, even if you don't do it. You're going to receive customers that are going to do extensions straight away after you. You will know customers that will come with their hair recently bleached. So even that you don't work with a service, you should know. If you want to become a specialist of something, you need to know all the aspects. You need to know extensions, bleached, gray, afro, chemically treated, henna, all the aspects of the hair. And that's why on the 5th of the 2nd, I'm going to have this masterclass. And after the masterclass, you will be able to join a course that is completed. You will have all the aspects of the nanoplasty nail. I'm upgrading the course every time I launch it because the more students I have, more things they send back to me. And I'm able to create better and better and better content. So my first class was amazing. They asked me things. MJ, I want to see nanoplasty on this type of hair. MJ, I want to see this. MJ, I want to see that. MJ, I want to put extensions. I want to do highlights. I want to do this on the same day. And I create content for that. I create the content that you request, that you ask for it. So it's important for you to know that it's a journey that we're going to spend together. So I hope this live was clear enough for you to understand the 3 aspects of washing the hair after the nanoplasty. The first one, it's not only to prove, oh, I'm going to prove that it worked. It's not the reason. It's not the reason. The reason is you need to equalize this pH. You need to bring this hair back to the normal stage. Second reason, you need to make sure that your customer feel confident about your result. So you're proving to them that it worked in front of their eyes. And the third one is they're going to expose you to more people. That's how we became big. That's how nanoplasty became big very quickly. Because let me tell you guys, there was not a lot of systems going around keratin when we started with nanoplasty. There was this and keratin of that and none of this. And there was a lot of systems in Australia. Tanninotherapy, blah, 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 this, Botox of that. There was a lot of systems. Why nanoplasty became so popular so quickly? Because there was something very different about this system. Very, very different. And for you that uses that now knows why. Can I apply color over the gray hair after the nanoplasty? Yes, you can, as long as the color has ammonia. So ammonia color will work better on the nanoplasty on the same day, but always after this type of wash, okay? This type of wash. The class is online. Anyone in the whole country can watch. It's an online live. But to be able to participate on this masterclass, you need to click on the link that it's on my biography and sign up. I'm going to post it on the live as well. And you can comment on the live, OMG. And every time you comment that, you're going to receive a link of the live on your inbox. Okay? I hope you guys had an amazing time here today. It was really good to share knowledge with you. And I see you on the next live where I'm going to talk about hair extensions on nanoplasty at the same day. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great week. And I see you guys Wednesday, 12 p.m. for our next SOS Flora. Bye. Oh. So many things that happened before the live. I get like disconnected with the subject, but then